The early Christians witnessed by word and by deed and by their common life. And one of the main factors is what we call diakonia, means service to others. They cared for the sick, for the poor, and amazingly, not only for their own sick and poor, but also for those of the larger society. And this was especially visible during the time of the great pandemics of the first and the second and the third century, when the Romans were so afraid to even bury their own dead so that they would not get infected. But the Christians went out into the streets and buried the dead and cared for the sick, and they were not fearful of death. And that had a great impact, made a great impression on the Romans. How can these Christians be so fearless? And of course they said, we know that when we die, we'll go to heaven. Jesus is waiting for us. So that was totally new for the society. So it was the whole life, but especially the care for the sick, for the elderly, for the poor, the redeeming of slaves with church money that impressed the heathen of their times.